All right, here we go. I'm nervous. I haven't done this in a while.
You got this, bro. You got it. I'm here with you.
Man, it's been what, like 3 years?
Yeah, I think since COVID, honestly, like lockdown.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's been way too long. Nah, 4 years. Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Wasn't
'cause I
too
think I was
soon.
working in Ross at the time.
Dang. I mean,
Yeah.
that being said, welcome back to the Rose City Cast with your host, the Rose City Kid, and my guest.
Javier Brown, aka
Yes,
That's What I Do.
yes, sir, yes, sir. Man, it's good to be back though. It's been way too long. I feel like this has been very, very long overdue. Clearly scheduling hasn't always been the easiest, but we back.
Yeah. Yes, I'm glad that you're back. Times, things happen, but I'm glad that you have the podcast back. I definitely did enjoy it back in the day. And when I say back in the day, it wasn't that long ago, but it's a good couple years.
Man, it
But
felt
I'm
like it
glad
was
that you're
that long
back.
ago.
It does, it does.
Man, so I guess we should start with like a little bit about where I've been. Um,
For sure, man.
Life been lifing, So I just been like, yeah, I know that's pretty vague, but like I just been dealing with a lot of stuff in my life. Whether that is in terms of just growing as a person, in terms of dealing with work, dealing with school, dealing with just my social life. Whenever I do have one, working overnights obviously doesn't allow you to have much of one, but I still do what I can. Obviously, I've been in the gym a lot too, so that's also been taking up a
Yes,
lot of my
sir.
time. Uh,
I'm seeing the progress. Each time
Man,
you go, I'm seeing the progress.
it's been I don't want to say rough because I've enjoyed it all. It's been
Yeah,
a lot of work for the past year. Yeah, it's been a lot of work. So to finally, like, starting at 263 and now being down to 205, definitely happy I made that amount of progress.
bro, facts. That's a huge jump. Like, that's a very huge jump, man.
I just gotta let y'all know too, part of my inspiration is this man right here. Listen,
Ah,
my boy put in work.
thank you, thank you. That definitely means a lot. Yeah, I
You
started. Yeah, started my gym journey like a couple years ago. I went with one of my friends, Abisai, who and just going with that, like a partner, kind of helped me, like, kind of help with the accountability of me continuing to go to the gym. So yeah, definitely. I'm definitely glad to hear that, and just seeing you, just accomplishing your fitness goal that motivates me too. So just reminds me to keep going, don't stop. Even the days I want to go home, it's just like, hey, did Joel or one of my other friends did they go today? All right, they did, so you can go too. So, just always remembering that. So it's just nice to have like just seeing all these other people achieving their fitness goals, and it just keeps me going.
No, that's a fact. And I mean, I will tell people too, like, yes, obviously you want to keep going. Obviously you don't want to give up, but like, that doesn't mean don't listen to your body. If your body is telling
Exactly.
you that, like, you just don't do it, you're going to hurt yourself. You're going to hurt yourself. It's telling you that for a
That's true.
reason.
That's true.
Like, I get it. You want to feel like Superman. That's cool. That's, work towards it though. Don't kill yourself over trying to get results.
That's true. Like making sure you're taking the rest days because your muscles do need they need to relax. You can't overwork them,
Yeah, seriously.
or they're gonna break down on you. And when they break down on you, don't then it's gonna be even worse situation for you. So just take that rest day. It's okay.
And don't forget, cardio and legs are important too. I know it doesn't seem like it, but it's important.
Yes, I need to do a lot better with cardio. I've been doing a little better like the past couple of weeks, but I could
Listen,
do more better with cardio.
man, I feel you. I used to be like heavy on cardio, and then like I kind of slowed down a bit on it. But like I got back to it. Now I do it more in the form of just playing basketball, because like I'm running around instead of just, I don't know. I feel like it's better than just running in place to me. It just feels better.
Oh no, that is a good form of cardio because you're running, jumping, and you're doing something fun. Like you're doing something you enjoy.
Facts.
So like you don't even think about it as a cardio, but then that is cardio. You're getting your runs in.
All I'm thinking about is making threes, and if I'm not hitting it, I don't care. Like, see, and that's another thing too. If you let's say you play basketball in the gym, if you're missing every shot, oh well. I promise you, nobody's paying attention to what you're doing. They all in their own world, and that goes with any type of working out at all. Like, nobody's paying attention to what you're doing, and if they are at all, it's because you about to hurt yourself, and they probably about to come give you advice to make sure that you don't.
Yes, I like that you did say that because I think when it comes to like going to the gym for the first time and fear is just kind of like, oh, I don't want people watching me or judging me, but it's definitely not like that. Like people are worried about their own workout, but sometimes if someone sees you doing a workout wrong, they'll come correct you, and that way you're doing it right the next time. So yeah, I like how you did say that because that's very true.
I mean, like, yeah, granted, y'all not built different like me, but no, I'm playing. No, but for for real though, like, cause even like I'll admit it, even myself, like, I used to have that mindset when I'd be in the gym, and like it would definitely mess with me at times. But now it's like I don't care. I just really don't. Even like in terms of just when I go into the pool, I like if you know me, like I've never been the type to go into the pool without my shirt. It's just never been a thing. I've always been very self-conscious about it. Now I don't care. I really don't. I don't care how many people are in there. My shirt's coming off. Like I'm not worried about anybody looking at me. If they are, I'm gonna keep it a buck. It's most likely because they're wondering, oh, how long did it take for your hair to grow like that? Or how'd you get your hair like that? And I'm not gonna say anything, but y'all know exactly who.
Yeah.
Granted, I don't take offense to it. Like it's cool. It's whatever. I'm used to it. So like, if you listen to this and you're one of those people, if you feel like you need to ask me, it's okay. I understand. You're curious. If it's for a different reason, it'll be a different conversation. But,
and then you built that confidence in yourself.
Man, it's hard to do.
Yeah, no, for sure.
That leads me to my first question though, because to me you seem like a very confident person. So has that ever been something that you struggled with, and if so, like what helped you overcome that?
I think a little bit, like just when I was younger, especially like when I came to playing basketball, it's like always nervous. Oh, I want to make sure I impress everyone, and I think just I don't know. My parents usually like just look at my parents. Like I see how they do things that make them happy. They don't. If someone don't like them, then it's just like, oh, okay, they don't like me. It's whatever. But just seeing like how they're not letting it affect them, and just seeing that, that's how I decided to move when I was in high school. And I was like, all right, if someone don't like me, then all right, that's on them. But I'm not gonna let that affect me because I do have people in my life that do like me. Or if I'm not good at something, I have people that tell me, oh, Javier, like it's okay, like keep practicing, you're gonna get better. It's okay. Or if you fail at something, it's okay if you fail, but you're gonna let that failure defeat you or come back stronger. So I think just like there's a combination of like high school and college, but just hearing all of that kind of just helped build my confidence and not to be hard on myself, because it's just part of growth. So kind of just like walk wherever you walk, just walk with your head high.
Absolutely. I agree with that wholeheartedly. That's something I've also tried to do recently, because I've noticed too, like I tend to just kind of look down when I'm walking, and it's not even like me being sad type of thing or me being scared. It's more just like I don't know. It's just, I guess it's that confidence type of thing that's been, I guess, built into me, because it's just something that I've grown up with, where I try to avoid just interacting, I guess. I don't really know how to explain it, but like now I kind of just, I don't know, like, not to say that I walk around feeling like I'm all that, but like I walk around with a new look on myself. Like I kind of walk around with a new look on life as well. Like it don't really matter what people think. At the end of the day, half of these people probably won't ever exist in my life once like I'm out of whatever area I'm in. So
Exactly.
Like especially at work too. I'm not there to make friends. Yeah, if I do, cool. But at the end of the day, I'm there because I gotta pay my bills.
Exactly.
So it's like,
getting your money.
yeah, like I'm not worried about what people think about me.
Exactly.
If you don't like me, tell me why. We can figure it out. If it's something that's a genuine reason, all right, cool. Thank you for letting me know. I'm gonna work on that. But if
Exactly.
it's
Like if something that like I did, like yeah, please let me know because I don't want to do that to like anyone else, or I just want to grow in that aspect. Something that I may not recognize. So
yeah,
yeah, that's true.
that's been a very big thing for me. These past like 2 years is just kind of trying to explain in a better way to people. Like, you can tell me if I'm doing something wrong. Like, I prefer that. Like, I
Exactly.
don't want you to feel like, oh, like, what if, this starts an argument or something. And if it does, like, yo, like, tell me to really just chill out, take a step back and look at what I'm doing. Because if for some reason I end up turning it into an argument, that means that I'm not realizing something. That
Yeah.
means that I'm still like blinded to what I'm doing.
Yes.
And like when somebody's like that, you kind of just gotta come at it differently, which can be very difficult depending on the person.
For sure. Yeah, it can be. Trust me.
I've met plenty.
Yeah.
My next
Yeah,
question
sometimes.
would be, because like it kind of, oh, so my fault, go ahead.
No, you're good. No, it's like like if you give constructive criticism, someone doesn't take it the right way. It's like oh man. Because there's like I wasn't trying to get you mad. I was just trying to be helpful.
Yeah, seriously.
But
How dare I? I'm sorry. But I was gonna be one thing, like, what would you say is like, I guess something that becoming an adult helped you realize?
oh man, that's a great question.
I'm coming with the hard
Um,
hitting ones today. Hey, it's the first episode back. We got,
yeah, I'll say like just as an adult, like do things in life that you want to experience. Because life is life moves fast and tomorrow isn't promised. So if you want to, if there's somewhere you want to travel, or if there's food you want to try, or a restaurant you want to go to, or maybe like if you want to try a new sport, like go play pickleball or go try pro wrestling. Go,
Speaking from experience, huh?
yeah. Go try it. Like tomorrow's a promise. We're aging. So go, especially if there's physical stuff you want to do, like go, go chase your dreams. Like if there's something you want to go try it. Um, that's like one, like live life with no regrets. So don't like, you don't want to say, oh, I wish that I would have tried this when I was younger. Like 10 years later, you don't want to say that. Um, you're young, just experience life. You know, just so much in the world to do, so much in the world to see. Um, experience life first, especially like before you settle down.
Yeah, yeah.
Like before you settle down, have kids, experience life first. There's so much to see, and then when you're ready to do that, you can do that. And I think that's like the biggest thing that I'm happy. Like I have no kids. I am still single. But I was able just live my life, travel. Go to school. I was able to focus on that, and then like now I'm done with school. Now I'm more open to dating again, but I'm able to do that now because I have my focus on other things all these other years. So yeah, enjoy life, you know.
If
And
y'all ladies heard,
also,
he's single, so you already know. I got you, bro.
yes, and yeah, so much, and also it's never too early or never too late to like turn yourself to the Lord.
Yeah,
You know how to mention that.
yeah, no, I completely agree.
But yeah, just finding yourself like a good community of people. Like I told you, I go to Well Ministries, um, which is located in Millersville. It's a mix of like people in the Lancaster community and Millersville students, and everyone in there is like in their 20s, 30s. It can range, so it's a pretty cool community. We take the time to worship together. We have Bible studies every Thursday, and Monday we have men and women's Bible study, and we do Fellowship Friday, which is like doing different things. I think I went to a coordinates with them, which is something I never did. So, every Friday they do something new. So, it's a pretty cool. It's a cool group, but also where we get to worship together, but also we do stuff together. We have that community. Um, we have that fellowship with each other where we do try new things, experience new things in the world. So
which is a
yeah,
beautiful
I
thing.
had mentioned that.
No, I'm glad you did. That's a very beautiful thing. A lot of people don't congregate. You know, they feel
Yes.
like they don't need to. It's like you really should. I mean, not only because yeah, it's necessary, but also because like it's just a different type of feeling. Like you're not gonna feel judged with the right people. You're really not. And
Yes.
it's a lot easier to find the right group than you think it is. And yes, I do understand that there are people from churches that are very judgmental, very hypocritical. Yes, I completely understand all of that. Listen, like a pastor themselves will tell you that, but
Yeah.
that's not everybody. You can't let.
Exactly.
I'm trying to think. It was a quote that I just seen the other day too. Oh yeah. It was like you can't let one bad page stop you from reading the rest of the book.
Mm, not to that one. Oh,
Yeah,
hold up. There we
yeah,
go.
like that's a fact though. Like
It is. It is for sure.
a lot of people have one bad experience and kind of just they never want to give it a try again. And like, yes, I understand there are very severe experiences, and that's completely understandable. I don't blame you at all. Like at the end of the day,
Yeah.
we are humans. We're not superhumans. Like we can't,
Exactly.
we can deal with only so much and process things at our own pace. But
Exactly.
that doesn't mean that you're never gonna find or have a good experience with a group or in a certain setting.
Exactly. And then I'll say like the one other thing like I have advice for is just getting older as an adult, like just not having like any enemies or beef with anyone. Um and I'll say like, someone did you wrong or something, or you can navigate like who you want in your life and who you don't, but even like if someone who you don't no longer want in your life, it's okay to forgive them because the forgiveness isn't for them, it's more for you. So
Yeah.
you'll be able to move on and have like no hate towards anyone. So I'll just say let's get like just growing as an adult, like just make let things go.
You don't want to
Or if
die
it's
with that
something,
hate or that resentment.
or if it's something that can't be fixed, take that step to fix something.
Yeah.
Of course, you have to navigate that, but
And yes,
but
being the bigger person isn't always easy, but it is possible.
yeah, exactly. Especially if you see someone else trying to put an effort to fix something, and that could be like someone coming back into your life, whether it's a family member or a friend.
Yeah.
But if you see someone putting the effort, it's okay, give them that chance. But of course, you got to navigate that because I don't depends on the situation and who the person is,
Hmm.
But
We don't know everybody's
yeah,
situation, so obviously
exa-
there's different aspects to it, but the general
exactly,
consensus is, you know, try to move on.
exactly. Move on. No hate in your heart
If you want to
or
actually be
anger.
happy, like take the necessary steps to relieve yourself of any trauma, any stress. Like,
Exactly,
it's again, it's nobody's saying it's gonna be easy, but it is possible.
exactly. And if
It's
someone makes you mad and you feel like you want to fight them, then it's okay. Just tell them, yo, hop on the game. Yo, face me at Tekken or WWE or something.
facts. You got UFC. Like, listen, if you win, no, you cheated. Like, that's not even a rematch. But
Exactly.
this is, I don't know. I feel like pride is also a very, very dangerous thing
It is.
because it doesn't allow people to move on.
It is. Yeah, part is like, because it's just like, I don't want to apologize. And the other person, I don't want to apologize. Like, they should apologize to me. And
Right.
it's like, it's not going anywhere.
Like, now, granted, if you actually didn't do like anything at all, obviously, again, depending on the situation, Like, let's say like
Yeah,
you just
yeah.
breathe, and for some reason they swing on you because you were breathing. You know, that's a little.
That'd be
Then
crazy.
maybe I wouldn't apologize about that.
Yeah, no, that's facts. That'd be crazy.
Bro, I'd be sick. Oh man. Point of the story:
Like,
don't die with hate in your heart. It ain't worth it. Let things go. Forgive
amen.
people. It's not easy, but it's doable. I have a hard time
Amen.
forgiving people at times. I still do it. It be taking a while.
Yeah,
I'll be real with you, but I do it.
yeah, we're human.
Plus, I also like, if you
But
know me, I'm a very low key person. I stay out of the way. Like, drama isn't for me. I just not at all. So I don't want
no, that's a
to
fact.
add more
That's
stress
a
to my
fact.
life if like it's not necessary.
Yeah, like you do, like you are a peaceful person. Like I don't see you getting involved in any drama or anything. So that's very true.
I don't want to deal with it. I don't got the energy. I work night shift and
Yeah,
I work 12s. I don't have no type of energy for drama.
facts, bro. I agree. That's just too much work. We like peace over here.
Facts. And if you don't, you got a lot of growing up to do.
Yeah, facts.
Especially if you get offended by me saying that, yeah. Yeah, that says a lot.
It's like I wasn't talking directly at you, but whoever's listening. But yeah, take how you want to take it. If you do feel a type of way, but we're not here to to be like rude or anyone, but just want everyone to grow.
So I wanna
Well, not everyone, but whoever needs to. But yeah.
a lot of people. Would you have any advice for navigating through, I guess, like tough situations that you've been in since becoming an adult?
um. Well, of course, the first one, as I'm gonna say, just pray to the Lord. Just trust in Him. Sometimes, we go through trials and tribulations, but I always like, even like for years, I always like to say, there's a reason why this is happening. So I think that always helped kept me at a peace of mind, even when tough situations are happening. I'm like, all right, there's a reason why I'm going through this. Even though it sucks right now, but there's gonna be, what's it called? The saying, gold at the end of the tunnel, end of the rain. I forget. Or light at the end of the tunnel. There we go.
Yeah.
There'll be light at the end of the tunnel. So, even though your situation is tough, it's not gonna last forever. And just always remembering that, and just knowing that, never feel like you have to go through it alone. If you do have that support, whether it's family or friends, um, just know, like, always have someone to reach out to. Um, if it's like, if it's situations that have to deal like with your own well-being, mental health, it's okay to get a therapist and reach out for help. It's okay. It's not a bad look for anyone. Um, it's more good because you are getting the help, so you could be at a better place. So, depending on the situation, yeah, it's okay. Like, it's okay to ask for help. It's okay that you are going through that tough situation because you're going to be, if as long as you're working to solve that situation, um, it may take time, but everything will be good. And just remembering that. So that's like the advice that I have. That I have for anyone that's going through a situation, whether it's personal, mental health, or all the different types of situations that are out there.
No, and I do want to add to that too, like what you said at the beginning, because like one thing that I've definitely been working on a lot lately is leaving things in God's hands. Like, I just trying to remind myself, like, no, it's His timing. Like, I have to stop trying to force things,
Yes.
or not necessarily force things, but more so think that I can make it happen just because I wanted to.
Yes.
Because I've definitely, yeah, there's been a lot of times where I try to take things into my own hands, and what's the outcome? 9 times out of 10, negative.
Yeah, you have to realize like just things that you can't control and what you can't control.
Yeah.
And if it's something that you can't control, then definitely go ahead. But if it's something that you can't control, then give it to God.
No,
Um,
absolutely.
and that's something that I heard a couple of times just going to Bible study. So something that I'm getting reminded of.
No facts. I mean, I'll be real with y'all. I've had to be reminded of that a couple too many times. But
Yeah,
we human, so like obviously we
yeah,
gonna make mistakes and everything. It's just we also have that stubbornness built into us, and it's like it's all part of growing. Like
yeah,
at the
yeah,
end of
bro.
the day, I want to better myself, and I know that I'm gonna have to face harsh realities. I know that I'm gonna have to realize things about myself that I've never noticed before. I'm gonna have to hear things
Bro,
about myself that I've never even thought about.
brother, and that still even with me that still happens.
Yeah, like I don't.
We're human. That we're human. That's life, and it's gonna it's gonna happen. But and that's what's gonna help us grow and grow and grow. So then, like the things that we do know or things that we do here, we try to do our best and either not do it again or reduce it. Maybe reduce it because sometimes it happens, but not as often as before.
Hmm.
Like once in a blue moon, and then then you remember it's like okay,
Everything
so
is a process, and everything that takes time is worth working for.
yes,
Or
amen.
what is it? Everything that's worth it takes time. Something like that. My fault.
Yeah, something along those lines. I just butchered a quote earlier, so it's okay.
Like, listen, my remembering quotes right now is not my forte at this current moment. I'm still partially on
Me
gym
too.
brain.
Me too, man.
Speaking of, what's your favorite thing to do in the gym?
Chest day.
I hear it. That's really my go-to.
Well, I say chest day, but um, yeah, chest day. But my strongest is my back. Is back day.
Oh yeah, yeah. Back, I'm going crazy. So for chest, every time I'm doing chest, I just think of Big E. I'm not gonna lie. And every time I'm doing back, I think of Rhea Ripley. Cause like, bro, her back is insane. Like that's straight motivation.
Bro, that's facts. You
She's
know what? Yeah, like just like just to piggy. A, a guy. I can't think of the word. to
to
say it. To
piggyback. Yeah,
piggyback. To piggyback. Yeah. Yeah, the chest day. I always think of like Biggie or Mark Henry. And you already know why Mark Henry. That's why
facts.
my name is. That's what I do because I was a Mark Henry fan. That's what I think of for chest day, and then for back day, I don't know why, but I think of Raquel
Yeah.
Gonzalez
Oh
because when
yeah,
she does like that back, that's what I think about.
bro. That's
But
those
Rhea
two.
Ripley,
Like
yeah,
yeah, insane.
facts, bro.
I literally on my Apple Watch like Rhea Ripley's the lock screen. I'm not gonna lie.
Really,
Yeah, it's just her flexing. I'm like, I bet. Yeah, I'm ready.
yeah. Like when I do like PRs, I always put on Mark Henry's unused theme called "The Wall," and not a lot of people know that, but I put on "The Wall," and it just helps motivate me to like, all right, I need to hit my PR.
See, I got his main theme because like it's 36 Mafia, of course. I got
Oh,
Biggie's
facts,
theme on
facts,
there, man. I got the
facts.
old intro to SmackDown. I got
Heck
solos
yeah,
on there, of course,
heck yeah.
bro.
Oh, I have Obafemi too.
his I
I don't
haven't
know if you
heard.
tried it yet. I don't know if you, yeah, you got to try it. Trust me.
I even got might be a little controversial, but I got Chris Benoit
Okay, okay.
because like, bro, that song
Yeah,
is crazy.
no, it is. It definitely is controversial, but the song is crazy.
I'm glad that the band decided to perform it recently.
Wait, really?
Yeah,
Oh, I didn't know that.
and then Limp Bizkit performed "My Way or the Highway." Bro,
Yeah,
bro, the amount of nostalgia with that is insane. And like, I
bro,
don't
that's
even
tough.
like The Rock, but just like the Stone Cold versus The Rock promo package was, yeah, it was beautiful.
Ooh, bro, that's facts. Like the promo pack, like
Oh, the old ones were so good.
Like back at the old ones are so good. I say the old ones and the Bray Wyatt ones.
Yeah, absolutely.
The
I
Bray
mean,
Wyatt, like the Bray Wyatt and John Cena, the first one. Bray Wyatt Undertaker, like those were amazing.
seeing this because he was with people that have already been there, so
Exactly.
they already
Yeah,
knew what
that's
was up with
true.
it.
That's true. And I'm a Bray Wyatt fan. Rest in peace.
Facts.
But yeah,
Shout out to Seth for his little tribute with the boots.
yeah, that was sad. I remember when I found out. I was at the gym. I remember I looked wanted to cry. I was like, I'm ready to leave the gym.
You should have hit a new max for him.
I should have.
But
yeah, that was
my first thought. Like, this one for you.
I was like, really? Like, I was waiting for him to come back. He came back, and then he got injured, and I was waiting for him again, and now I was like, dang.
It really hit everybody out of nowhere.
It did.
Like, I can't even imagine his family.
It reminded me of the Eddie Guerrero.
Yeah.
When Eddie Guerrero passed away.
Speaking of, when the whole crowd was chanting Eddie when Cody was showing off the belts.
Oh yeah,
That was sick.
I need to see that. I still need to see that part.
Bro, the spinner belt, I was so happy to see that thing again.
It's a throwback.
Yo, everybody hates on it for no reason though. Like, it's not even that bad of a belt. Like,
Yeah,
it's one of their best ones.
I think the wrestlers, like the legends or Hall of Famers, do because it's like, oh, he made something like serious into a toy, and they felt the type of way. But I was like, well, it was smart for marketing. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it worked.
I think when they target younger, they started like the younger crowd, like kids, and it's a business at the end of the day.
Yeah, so it was literally like the hottest thing in wrestling at that point.
But it didn't look ugly. Like it still looked pretty cool. So
I'm still not over the breakup.
Wait, the breakup?
Yeah, Cena didn't have to break up with me like that. Bro, like what? Like that was crazy. Like, yo, come on. Since I was 5 and like just like that.
Yeah, like I never thought he would have turned heel.
I cried myself to sleep that night.
Yeah, I feel bad for the kid in the crowd.
Yo, facts. There was no need for him to catch that straight.
Facts.
Yo, the cameraman knew what he was doing.
Facts.
Oh my god.
Like the kid knew it was scripted, so at least he knew it was scripted. He took it like a champ.
Man, I'm not gonna lie, I would have been mad dramatic. Just to like get stuff out of it, low key. Like, nah, I need a meet and greet with all of them. Yo, give me a meet and greet with the NXT roster.
Facts.
Chef Shaw be going crazy.
I do like the NXT roster.
Facts.
It's pretty strong right now.
No, that's definitely facts.
Especially
with Ricky Saints back.
Oh yeah, Ricky Saint, yeah.
My brain wanted to call him Starks so bad.
Facts. I always said like I want him to come to WWE because I think that's where he belongs. So I was happy. Like when Ricochet left, and don't get me wrong, like Ricochet, he's great inside the ring, but I think that AEW was a better place for him. And then Ricky Saints, I wanted him to come to WWE, so I think it was a good. I'm like, they did swap them.
Oh, absolutely.
And they didn't swap them, but yeah, it kind of worked out.
No, I will say, like, I'm glad that I will always have that video of Braun Breaker spearing Ricochet. I'm glad that was the event that I went to.
Bro, I didn't even know you went to that event.
Man, it was literally like a last minute thing. My friend just hit me up. He's like, yo, you want to go to Raw? I was like, let me check the tickets.
We gotta go sometime.
Facts. I was so down. Man, since my birthday coming up, I'm about to buy myself a title for real. I need me a belt.
Bro, you should. What day's your birthday? If you don't mind me asking.
The 18th.
Of this month?
Yeah, so that's all literally coming right up.
Oh, yeah, right. Okay, next week, basically. Well, yeah, like next week.
I might need to grab me a spinner belt.
Facts. I went to Raw after Mania last year.
You know what, man? You ain't just had to one on me like that. That wasn't okay.
It was an amazing time. Like I saw The Rock, I saw Cody Rhodes, Triple H, John Cena,
See, now people might hate
R-Truth.
me for this, but like, first off, R-Truth is a national treasure.
Facts.
People might hate me for this, but I've never really cared for The Rock. I know it's a little bit controversial, but like
that is controversial.
You mean it's just he was cool, and then like at some point he kind of just became a catchphrase for me.
Yeah,
R-Truth,
he does have a special aura when he appears though.
and it's just like him as a person, especially like seeing everything now is kind of just like, oh, you're not that great. Like, you're not that great of a person.
The Rock.
I like, and at least like, I'm not even trying to be a hater, but like at least play a different person in a movie.
Yeah, no, that I could agree. He doesn't have when it comes to movies, he is always the same character.
Like I need the Gridiron Gang Dwayne Johnson.
Yeah, like it needs to be what's it called? Like different levels. He needs to have like different levels, like to
like no type of range.
His acting range. Yeah, where when you look at Dave Bautista,
oh yeah,
he could play anyone basically. He could play like that big muscle guy, but he could do other roles too. I think that's the reason why like he's not as big as he used to be, because he wants to fit a part.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that he's shown that he can do different roles, which is pretty cool.
The control he has over his weight is insane.
Yeah.
I wish. But
and then John Cena's doing pretty good.
Oh yeah, John Cena's killing it right now. Like he's John Cena's never not been relevant.
That's facts.
And I don't think that's ever gonna change. Even after he retires, everything, like everybody's gonna remember John Cena, whether it's through a meme, whether it's through being a wrestling fan, whether it's through being a fan of his acting, whatever the case may be. Like, you could even be a fan of his Instagram.
That's a fact.
Like, it doesn't make any sense, but it's not supposed to.
Exactly. And that's why people like they look at it just like, oh, guess I'm talking. But I know that we did talk about The Rock, but I just want to say, like, for you and me, especially for you, the bloodline. I don't want them coming for us.
Oof, listen. I mean, like, you mean, don't get me wrong. You know, fingers up in the air every time the Tribal Chief come out. But like,
exactly.
CM Punk's still the best in the world. You can't convince me otherwise.
Yeah. I just don't want Jacob Fatu to come after us. I don't want no smoke. I do not want the smoke.
We both got dreads. I'm sure we can relate on something. I'll be good. I mean, hey, we all like the Boogeyman. You see that video of him like basically acting like a little kid with the Boogeyman?
Oh no, I still didn't get to see that.
Bro, Boogeyman did that little like shimmy he does, and Jacob is, I swear, just like a little kid. It's the most wholesome.
Yeah, I wonder if that's who Jacob got it from, because that's right. Boogeyman used to do the shimmy too. Wow, that's tough.
Which, like, if you don't know who the Boogeyman is, clearly you haven't been watching wrestling for that long.
Yeah, he's like an underworld boogeyman, but I think he was a good guy.
Because I think he
only went after the bad people.
Wasn't that like 2010 latest when he was there? Or
I think
maybe just 2009 or something.
It was like 2008.
2008, okay. Cause like
2007, 2008.
Why do I feel like I might see if I can find my my copy of SmackDown vs. Raw 2009. See if he's in there.
Yeah, he probably was.
Maybe, like, cause I
Oh
feel
yeah,
like
yeah,
it
yeah.
might have
He
been
was
right
in
before like that Nexus era.
yeah, he was in as SmackDown vs. Raw 2009.
Okay, bet. Yeah, cause I know like this was like right before like Straight Edge Society, and then like was it? I don't know. Maybe I'm getting my timelines wrong.
Yeah, no, you're right. It was before Straight Edge Society.
Dang, man, it's crazy
Because
how long.
that happened in like 2010. That happened. Straight Edge Society. Like end of 2009,
Oh yeah,
beginning of
cause
2010.
Festus was still around, and then
Yeah.
that's when he came, like left and they came back.
Biscuits and gravy.
Oh my gosh, that's always gonna be one of my favorite theme songs. I will say though, I'm hyped. Like if Nick Aldis possibly gets back in the ring and it's gonna be against Randy Orton, I have absolutely no issue with that whatsoever.
That'd be pretty cool, not gonna lie.
Bro, cause like during that little interaction, like it just looked like he wanted to get back in the ring.
Facts.
Bro, I would love to see that.
Facts.
Granted, like I'm still mad at him because like, how you gonna marry Mickey James? That ain't right. But listen, yo, I had the biggest crush on her as a kid.
Really? I thought this is Marco. Oh, I liked Alicia Fox when I was younger.
Alicia Fox.
There's Alicia Fox and I like Rosa
Yeah.
and Kelly
Eve.
Kelly too.
Oh yeah, I know she just signed a deal with him.
Yeah.
Eve Torres, I had a huge crush on her. I had a crush on Ashley
Oh
too.
yeah, me
R.I.P.
too. Me too.
Who else? Gail Kim.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I'd love to see her back in WWE.
Fact. She was there. Oh, she left. So I read an article the other day about her before she left WWE, and she was supposed to feud with Karma when Karma came, like one of the first feuds, but it was supposed to be a quick match. And I think they would have wanted more minutes because they have history in TNA and they could put on a good match.
Yeah,
but
I would have loved to see that.
I know she was supposed to feud. They bought her back. They bought her in. They're gonna use her to feud with Karma. So
Which
yeah,
would've been great
but
to see.
yeah, because they
I
have
mean-
chemistry. They had chemistry at that time. They already had chemistry.
And now that she got fired from TNA, I mean,
Yeah.
you know, who knows? Next year's Royal Rumble or this next? I don't remember.
Next year, yeah.
Next year,
Hopefully.
okay, yeah. Because Royal Rumble. All right, yeah, man.
Yeah, WrestleMania's next week.
Guess who's not going? Guess who's not
Me.
paying? Like 20.
Me.
What was it? I think like the cheapest ticket I found was like $1,500.
Yeah.
Just like, oh, I'm good. $1,500 to be in the
Oh.
nosebleeds. I'll pass.
I'm almost went last year because a couple of my friends went, but they're like up really high, and then I was like, no, I opted out to go to Raw after Mania. Cause
See.
I was like, I could get closer seats for the same amount.
No, it's a fact. I mean, my friend went to WrestleMania. I was kind of mad about that. I see he's over here just posting about it on his story. I'm like, yeah, it would have been nice if I got an invite, but no, cool, whatever. Yeah, no,
That would've been
tough. I definitely would have loved to go,
Yeah, that would have
especially
been
to
tough.
see Taker. Yeah, absolutely.
Facts, bro.
And then
To see
him before
Cody
he pulled that.
versus Roman. That was like the Avengers Endgame.
Bro, facts. Man, and it was just like you could tell that Undertaker's forever gonna be relevant when it comes to wrestling. Like that's a name that will forever be synonymous with wrestling. Because the pop that he
sure.
got, as soon as you just that bell, that one bell, and everybody goes crazy.
That was it.
I mean,
That was it right there.
it's like with Edge when, before he left. Just that you think you know me, and everybody just loses it. Same thing with CM Punk and the Static. Oh, Survivor Series was
Facts.
that moment will forever give me hype.
Facts, bro.
Especially the fact, like, I wish I was there, but I'm so happy I got to watch it live, though.
Wrestling is great right now.
It really is. If you not like, if you were a wrestling fan at one point and lost interest, you should come back now. And if you never were a wrestling fan, you should become one, because it's getting real good. Not even getting, it's been real good.
Facts. Because the 2010s was rough, but once it got to the 2020s after COVID, it started getting better and better.
It took a little bit, but now with Triple H and Chef Sean, we good.
Yeah, because even NXT, is really good too.
And like, let's be real, we know the real reason some of y'all be watching NXT. Don't try to play dumb. we know y'all fans of Jada Parker, Lola Vice, all of them. Let's be honest.
I was about to say, yeah, I know they're fans of Jada Parker.
But like, besides that, the show's actually good. Like, it's entertaining.
Facts.
And it's nice that they still have people from the main roster come down.
Like, I know, what's it called? I know that one of my friends, he doesn't watch WWE, but he sent me like a reel of Jada Parker. He's like, "Who's this?"
Welcome to culture, my friend.
I said, that's Jada Parker, WWE. Great show, watch it. But not for those reasons.
No,
but yeah, I follow more NXT than I watch, but yeah, I say my favorite is Obafemi. I think he's my favorite overall.
I've seen clips of him. I'm definitely interested to see more of his matches.
He's someone, when they brought him onto the main roster, when they had that tournament, he went on a rise so quick. Like, he won the tournament and then became North American champion the same day he won the tournament.
I feel
like Sean capitalized on him like really, really good.
I mean,
and his feats of strength is crazy.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I mean, I feel like if there's somebody that knows how to pick somebody's talented, it'd be Sean, for real.
Yeah.
You can't deny the man himself was a very talented wrestler.
Exactly.
I feel like Obafemi's like a mix of like he looks like he'd be the child of like Omos and Mark Henry. Like, just mad tall, but also just like insanely strong.
Facts, bro.
Which, speaking of Omos, like, I've seen like clips of him doing interviews. Very, very chill seeming guy.
Yeah, like,
would love to see him back on TV.
Yeah, he's a cool guy. He's someone I'll be friends with.
No, that's a fact. I'm definitely hoping they bring him back at some point.
I know, like, a lot of people. I mean, you have the Homo sapiens, and I am a Homo sapien, but I know there's people who don't really like him because of his in-ring work. But like, I saw a couple of matches in Japan, and he was doing pretty good. He did pretty well, so I'm excited for him to return. I felt like he was never going to return before Mania. I think he was going to return after WrestleMania. So that's what I'm still banking on. I'm banking on his return after Mania.
That'd be cool to see.
But, I really do like him. I think that what he brings, he does bring aura to the ring. He's a big guy. He brings legitimacy. Like, when he faced against, like, Brock Lesnar, he's someone who could beat Brock Lesnar in a match.
Yeah.
Maybe not in real life, but in a pro wrestling match, yeah, or be a challenge for Brock Lesnar. And then you look at like Roman Reigns, you look at people like Braun Strowman, Drew McIntyre, Sheamus, even Jacob Fatu and Bronson Reed. He's gonna give them a hard time.
No, for real though. Man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I just peeped. My speakers were still up, so the entire time, your audio coming from my computer was coming out of my speakers into my mic too. I hope it sounds good though.
Fingers crossed.
Facts, like, I'm looking at my mic audio. I'm like, Oh yeah, we can always redo this. But yeah, I'm just like, yo, why is it like why does it look like I'm speaking but I'm not? I'm just drinking water. And then that's when I look
For
over and like
sure.
I look at my speakers. I'm like, oh,
You said, wait a minute.
nah, it should be good.
Yeah, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed.
But all right, bro. I don't wanna hold you too long. I know you got stuff you gotta do.
Yeah, but yeah, thank you for inviting me onto your podcast, and I'm glad you're doing it again.
Oh,
Um,
absolutely. You're welcome
and
anytime, my boy.
and definitely, like, I'll reach out to you soon because we got a big project coming soon. So
Speaking of,
yeah,
I
man.
mentioned it on stream, but I ain't say too much. I was like, it's not my idea to put out there, but just something's coming.
Yeah, something's coming.
But
But
yeah,
the Rose City Kim, that's what I do. I may change my name. I don't know if I'm gonna keep it like that, but we'll see.
listen, we'll see how it works out. It's all a process.
Yeah. Well, you have a good one, man.
Of course. You too, my boy. Appreciate you
I'll
for
see
coming
you.
on. All right, man. See you.
Thanks for having me.
Of course, anytime. All right, ladies and gentlemen. With that being said, thank you so much for tuning into the first episode back of the Rose City Cast with your favorite host, the Rose City Kid. Yeah, we gonna, I'm gonna definitely be trying to record more episodes, post more episodes. I want to get back into this. I missed it. It was definitely a good conversation. I apologize if the audio was a little off. Of course, pretty ironic that my first episode, my audio wasn't great, and now my first episode back, audio might also not be that great. So, but it's alright. We gonna figure it out. Worst case, I'll mess with it. I'm going to school for it now. I'll figure out a way to make the audio sound a lot better. But yeah, I just peeped that I made my mic peak. I apologize. Sorry, I'm rambling a little bit. I don't like. It's been a really long time since I've done this. My last episode was like 3 years ago. Okay, you gotta cut me some slack. But that being said, like I said, thank y'all so much for tuning in. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Y'all already know what it is. It's the Rose City Kid. Stay happy, healthy, hydrated. God bless. We out.